All right, Indunil. I think that turn and look is a lot better. The sneak is feeling better. I'm glad you got rid of the bag just because it was hard to look at everything. That bag was just going crazy, so even if it's just hidden, I think that's a good choice right now. I like that face change. That's pretty funny. Just like having a good time, and then all of a sudden, huh? I like the changes you've done. I like how you peck at it here, and then you do this face of, oh, it's so good. Maybe you don't go to this pose here on the second pose, all right? Maybe you do something where this hand down here is a little bit lower, like it's trying to catch the crumbs, and you've got, you're biting, okay? Right now it feels like you're kind of shoving on that second pose, so the second pose shouldn't feel like shoving. The second pose should feel more like I've got a big grip of a big piece, and I'm like taking a big old bite. And then after he takes that big bite, you know, if you ever like grab a piece of cake and hold it in your hand, a big piece of cake, and like take a big old bite out of it, and what you've done is like you've taken everything that's easy to eat, and now all of it is like on your hand, right? You've got this shell, and that's what I was thinking of. You like taking a bite or a cupcake, you know, and you take that big piece, and now you've just got a shell of it on your hand. So now you kind of have to like wipe it, you know, into your mouth, because it's not easy to get that stuff, and that's kind of the idea I was looking for. I'm not sure I like the stop and look at my hands business. I would get rid of that altogether and just go straight to, he's got, you know, a bite here. I like the motion here that you have with this hand right here, but since he's kind of like on crumb duty, it feels weird that he wipes his hand, because crumbs you can kind of like toss in your mouth. You wouldn't really wipe crumbs in your mouth. So since that hand's on like crumb duty, you know, I don't really like the wiping it on my face. So do something like this where he picks it up and he's like, you know, something like that, where he's shoved this all on his face, and then he feels like he's got something on his chin, and he wipes it up, puts it in his mouth, and then he looks at his fingers, because he's eaten all the big pieces, and now he's looking for remnants, and he's like, you know, doing that. So I feel like you've got some ideas in here that are working, they're just misplaced, right? So this idea where he looks at his hands right here could be right before he does like a little bit of finger licking. Is that clear enough, Indunil? Am I coming across? This part is the part where the comedy is. So I really want that part to be real and genuine and funny before you start animating it, because if it's not good, then the shot will never be good. There's no way you can take poor blocking and make it look great when the ideas are not, you know, solid and funny. I really think that this area right here where he's eating is your moment to make this a funny shot. Because yes, the gag of him like taking the cake with him is funny, but really how he reacts and eats the cake is really where you can sell this, you know, comedy, the humor in here. And it also, once he takes the cakes and runs without the loot, we all believe it, because we saw how much he enjoyed this delicious dessert, and it made sense that he changed his mind. So this is really a pivotal part of the scene here. It's starting to look a lot better, so just keep it up and keep adding in those idea changes.